Oh. This footage of the tree in the sky brought to you by gravity. We wanted to get some wood duck boxes, and I didn't know how to build them, so in looking up plans and stuff, I came across this site. No, they are not sponsoring me at all. I just like the stuff. And anyway, they shipped to me, after I ordered and paid for them, 3 of these wood duck boxes, along with some bedding that goes in the bottom of them. And just to show you how these work, they're built out of all cedar, and they smell great. Right down here on the bottom, you see that little pin right there? So if you pull that out, you can open up the side here, and that gives you access inside. So anyway, when you open this up, you know, it's perfectly suited for wood duck. And you may be wondering, what are these little scratch marks on the inside? Well, what happens is the mama builds her nest down in here, right, and lays her eggs, and then the babies start growing up. When the babies are old enough, no lie, this is going to be on the side of the tree, right? They actually climb up the inside of this. The babies do, one by one. They get to the top, and then they leap out of this, and if you put it close enough to the water, then they land in the water. But if they don't, they just bounce off of the turf and into the water they go. So I'm going to put these as close to the water as I can. But it is pretty cool. You should do a little searching on wood duck nests and how the babies come out. It's really kind of cool. But anyway, that's today's project, and let me show you how I'm going to mount them. So the plan is, I have a 1x6 piece of treated lumber here, and what I'm going to do, I laid out 2 straps side by side on it, and we take our wood duck box, we put it right over the top, and I'm going to come in on the inside here and put 2-inch screws going through this way. And from the other side, I have 1 1/4 screws just to add a little extra to support it. And then when we get out there, I can use these straps to wrap us around the tree and tighten things up. So that's the plan. Let's see how it goes. Had to ride back up to the house to get the screw gun to put up our duck boxes, because I made a fatal error in putting the box together. Perhaps those of you who have, you know, skill recognized what I did, but let me ride back over here and show you. So what might be the fatal flaw in your plan, Matt? Well, I'm glad you asked. Let me flip this over and I'll show you. So the idea was that these would go around the back of the tree, and then you cinch this up, right? The problem is, if you look the way I have these laid out, This works great if the tree's really big. If the tree's really small, this right here is all I have to adjust it with. So what I have to do, and if you're going to do this, you should do the same thing. The tag end, or the end that has the hook on it that's not adjustable, needs to be as close to this as possible. That way it doesn't really matter what the diameter of the tree is, you'll be good to go. So I get to take all of this apart and put it back together again. Joy. All right, let's try this again. Round 2. Okay, now that this is on the tree, we'll put the bedding in it, close it up, see if we can get a wood duck in it. Box number 1 is done. This one in particular has a really nice little ravine area here that goes right down into the pond. So should they choose to have babies here, they've got a really nice easy path to get down to the pond. So anyway, duck box number 1 done. Well, they say they like them leaning over the water, and this one fits the bill, so we're going to give it a shot. I don't know how I'm going to actually get it on there, but we'll see. Let's take a look. If this falls and goes into the pond and there's video evidence of me fishing it out of the pond, don't tell Angie. All right, duck box number 2 is done. Now the question is, where the heck are we going to put number 3? So how about right here? It's shady. I can put one of the straps right around that branch right there, which should, I would think, help to hold it on. I don't know. And it's a downward slope right into the pond and straight across from the house. So why not? Let's give it a shot. And duck box number 3 is up. Got the stuff inside it. It's all strapped in there good. Faces right across the pond. Beautiful. Hopefully a wood duck mama thinks that this little spot is perfect. And home we go. Another exciting day of chores. At least exciting morning. Still got an afternoon of chores ahead of us. But we're gonna head back to the house, get some lunch, get rested up, and then maybe get the tractor and go hit some of these trails that are way out of whack. Who knows? It's one of the joys of being out here on the farm. There's literally always something to do. Hopefully that doesn't fall. If this falls, and why is that upside down?